Hey guys, Jason RJ Bushcraft. We're just setting up the live stream to talk about the Wednesday night club that we do. So I'm going to stream it, so it'll take me a couple of minutes to get this up and running and post the link up, so I'm sorry that I'm going to be silent just now. Give you guys a chance to log in and bring up some information. Now, as it stands at the minute, I'm not able to load up YouTube chat, so I'm sorry that I'm not going to be able to respond directly to your posts that you put up. But if you want to comment in it, if you could comment in the comment section on Facebook, that will come through an iPad and I'll be able to see it. So like I said guys, I'm just waiting for it to load up the stream on Facebook, and then hopefully everyone will be able to log in and post the comments on Facebook. So the main objective is basically to have a look at Wednesday Night Club. We want to get a structure put together, and here's what we're looking at. So the planning meeting was to look at what different topics people want to look at on a weekly or monthly basis, what demonstrations they would like to see, what day and time is best for organising it, because maybe a Wednesday night's not suitable for everyone. We're looking for some participation as well. So by participation, what I mean is if you've got a particular skill or interest that you'd like to share with everyone and you feel knowledgeable enough to do so, then let us know so we can utilise that and share that with the group. We want to know about the structure as well. So do you want to see it streamed on Facebook Live, YouTube, Google Hangouts, or do you want it just to be face to face in the store? So that's where we really need help from you guys. So it'll be interesting to see what you think. We were waiting on Prepper Dell, but he was driving down from the north of Scotland, so I think he's being delayed a little bit. We've got Scott here as well, who's running through some ideas with me. So fingers crossed that everyone gets it working and we're able to get some positive outcomes from the back of this. Like I said, unfortunately I'm not able to see the YouTube comments. So if you are commenting on YouTube, then please don't do it directly. Go onto Facebook and comment on the Facebook comments. That way I'm able to pick them up live. Now the other issue with the live stream that I have is we can't actually see how many users are logged in and checking it through YouTube. So if anyone has a solution, I'm using OBS and that's what we're using as the streaming software. But I don't have a great knowledge of it, so I'm not sure how to actually utilise the YouTube and Facebook aspects of it other than that it streams it live. So if you have used it, it'd be great if you could give me some information and a little bit of a hand. It'd be much easier if I could see what people were commenting and if people were interacting or not. So as I said, we'll give it a couple of minutes and then we'll run through it, and if you could comment on the Facebook post if you've got any questions or suggestions, that would make it helpful because I can load that up on the iPad. But just to give you a quick recap, the planning meeting was to look at what topics people want covered, what kind of demonstrations they would like to see, because they've a massive knowledge base within the group. There's quite a lot of skilled people who have some really good skills and knowledge that they can share. Wednesday night's not potentially ideal for everyone, so we'd like to find out what days and time is good for everyone, and we'll try and accommodate the best we can. Do you want it to be a weekly, bi-weekly, fortnightly, monthly, bi-monthly? You let us know how often you want these events structured. Maybe you want a coffee night in between. Now we want to know who can do what as well, so if you are knowledgeable or skilled in a task, or you have a good background knowledge in something and you feel confident enough to be able to share it, then please by all means let us know so we can utilise that. The structure aspect, what we want to do is see how best to do this. So do you want it streamed on Facebook, YouTube, Google Hangouts, just face to face? Or if you've got any other suggestions about how best to do this as well, perhaps you want to do it off site somewhere, then let us know. That would be great. So I'll leave that with you guys and see what you think. But that's certainly what my thoughts were. So I think a Wednesday night is the best night for it. Right in the middle of the week, it breaks everything up for everyone, and it just seems to work well. We'd like to see more demos and interactions rather than just a coffee night, however. So if you've got any suggestions of what you'd like to do or see, I know Stuart, for instance, was asking about doing a navigation course. He's really keen on learning how to use a map and compass. Something that most people have a basic knowledge in, but nobody actually knows how to use a map and compass properly. So that's something we'll look at. I know Phil was looking at doing something that he'd previously done with the Scouts with Stuart. So maybe I'll catch up with Phil and see if he wants to continue doing that, and we'll put some information out as well. From the top of my head, I know that Ian's our admin for the communications aspects. He's been a radio amateur for a long time, full radio amateur, and has a really good knowledge base. So he stepped up to become our admin on the communications side. We've also got Joe, who's a qualified first aider, and he does demonstrations and teaching for St Andrews and things like that. So he's very knowledgeable. He's trained to train. I think it's called train the trainer. So he's a really great person to step forward and do the first aid and medical aspects of everything, and he's more than happy to do so. He stepped forward as one of our admins for the medical aspects. So that we have in our team is Prepper Dell. I think everybody knows what he is, what he does, and who, where, why and why, how. If you don't, I'll let him introduce himself when he turns up. And then there's me. I've got the Bushcraft and Survival Shop. So for me it's primarily gear. I love gear, kit, knives, axes, firelighting, everything to do with kit, that's me. So if you've got any questions about that aspect of it, you know you've got myself. The purpose behind the group originally was myself and Dell decided that we would start up a group that didn't have any kind of hierarchy, and it wasn't full of rubbish. We didn't want to see loads of YouTube posts, junk, saying look at this donkey, it's got 3 legs and it carried water a mile. We're just not interested in that. We wanted to put posts up which were educational, informative, and actually had a purpose. That's why the posts were all limited, so that you couldn't just post anything up, it had to get admin approval. And we binned about 300 people who weren't sticking to that. So we're going back to ruling with an iron fist again. The idea that we have is post up as much as you can, get involved, but make sure it's accurate and relevant. If you want to post up spam or things that you've posted up in 10 other groups, just don't bother. That's the advice we'd give you, because it's not going to get approved. If you think it would benefit someone, by all means share your YouTube channel, but explain why you're sharing it and for what purpose. That way people will actually know what they're looking at, why they're looking at it, and they're more likely to interact. So I hope that clarified some points in regards to the group. What we'd like to do going forward is grow the group again, so that we can have more structured events where we do our training, information, camps and such like. So if you can comment on it and let us know what you think, what you'd like to see happen, when and where you'd like to see it happen, and who would like to take part, that would be really helpful. Anyway, I'm going to cancel the live stream here just now, because I'm not able to check anything and I don't know if anyone's watching or able to interact with it or not. But thanks for taking the time if you have. If you could comment on the Facebook post, that would be fantastic, because then I'll be able to follow up